Hi, my name's Johnny.
Waiting for sunshine.
Johnny Sunshine. Hey guys, having a lot of fat days lately, all right? Anybody else relate to me with that coming off the holidays? I'm sure you can. Sorry I can't be there. You just heard from Johnny Sunshine.
Hi, I'm Johnny.
A man who needs no introduction.
Johnny Sunshine.
My car's good here, right?
You're triple parked, but that's okay. You're Johnny Sunshine.
Of course, unless you're under the age of 40 or you don't watch soaps.
Let's have a good hair day today.
But he is a legend.
Because you can take the kid out of Hollywood,
90s soap opera star,
but you cannot take the Hollywood out the kid.
Johnny Sunshine. And you have a chance to make Johnny your next spokesperson.
Hey, this right here is for anyone who's ever been knocked down by life before, or anyone who ever will be knocked down.
How would I best describe Johnny Sunshine?
Although I do have news for you. That includes everyone.
Where do I even begin?
Grind Time Creative helped resurrect my career from the dead.
Johnny is your classic case of don't judge a book by its cover.
Why are you so optimistic all the time, they say, Johnny?
Most people think, what a tool at first glance.
Why are you so optimistic?
But don't be fooled by the leather jacket, the sunglasses, or of course, the hair.
Get back up.
Johnny Sunshine is all Hollywood on the outside.
But Johnny, you don't understand my situation. You know what? You're right. I don't understand the details of your situation.
But if you can get past all that, you'll find someone who spent a lot of time deep in thought and isn't afraid to talk about the lessons that life has taught him.
But I do know this. Right now, you have a choice to make. You can stay right where you are and feel sorry for yourself, but what good is that going to do?
So how did Johnny get here, and what exactly is Johnny even doing here?
Or you can get up.
Well, 7 minutes for this BNI presentation really isn't enough to get too in detail, but here's the quick rundown.
All right, quick story. It was the late 90s in Hollywood, and I had made it, or at least that's what I thought.
In 1999, Johnny signed the largest contract in the history of daytime television, worth a reported 8 figures. He was the man when it comes to soaps.
But the bottom was about to fall out.
Until that Y2K scandal that rocked Hollywood.
Now, you remember how everyone freaked out over Y2K?
Yeah, a Y2K scandal. I'm telling you, you cannot make this stuff up.
Seems like a joke now, but let me tell you, it was very real in late 1999 in Hollywood.
Now, it's too much to get into right now, but if you'd like to hear Johnny tell his version of the story, you can check out our YouTube channel where he tells it there.
I had just signed this huge deal and was making this public appearance at a mall in Burbank, California, and this person sticks a video camera in my face while I'm signing autographs, right?
To say scandal isn't really fair. Hollywood executives tried to paint it as such, but really, they needed a scapegoat, and Johnny was at the wrong place at the wrong time. So Johnny was blacklisted from Hollywood, yet he did absolutely nothing wrong. And of course, that huge contract that he just signed, the 8-figure contract, there was this tiny little loophole in that contract, and he was given the boot with just 30 days severance.
Oof, man, I was down on myself, down on life.
Completely savage. So it was decision time for Johnny. He had every reason to be mad at the world, but he knew that that wasn't going to do anything to help solve the problem. So instead, Johnny kept looking for silver linings. He blocked out all negativity in his life and instead looked for every small win that he could find. And guess what? He found them, and he kept finding them. That's not to say that Johnny didn't have his moments where his friends and those close to him questioned his sanity, because there were plenty of those moments.
My point in telling you this story is to let you know that I've been there before. I feel you.
But what people didn't know at the time is that Johnny really wasn't going crazy, but instead, Johnny was growing comfortable in his own skin.
And maybe me telling you this story will help you speed up the process in picking up the pieces that your situation has left you with.
You see, all those years of working in Hollywood left Johnny feeling, well, kind of hollow on the inside. He questioned whether anything was even real anymore. And when his entire identity was ripped away, Johnny had to get real with himself. He began looking into the mirror and asking some rather difficult questions. It wasn't fun for him, but Johnny began to realize what taking accountability can do for a person's personal growth and development. So he kept on doing it. And once Johnny was able to face the bad stuff, he was able to look at the things that he did well in a completely different way, an unbiased way. And that is when things began happening once again for Johnny Sunshine. Johnny found a passion in public speaking. You see, Johnny just took the lessons that he learned throughout the course of his life and began talking about them. He began telling stories. But you see, Johnny doesn't tell a story like most people do. He sure doesn't tell a story like you do or I do. Johnny Sunshine tells a story like he's competing for another daytime Emmy or go on his very crowded shelf. Now, Johnny definitely plays it up for the camera. He is, once again, all Hollywood, but Johnny is also all passion too. In fact, he's so all passion that I can only handle him in small doses. I can't take too much Johnny Sunshine, straight up. So why am I rambling, going on and on about this washed up 90s soap star? I'll tell you why. Because he's the perfect person to help represent your business or your company. So here's our sell to you. Invite Johnny to come out to your company or your business and just walk him through what it is that you guys do that separates you from your competition. It's not rocket science. Johnny's gonna put his Hollywood skills to good use. And then when he's done, he's gonna take that footage, he's gonna bring it back to me, and I'm gonna put my 20 years of television experience to use and put together something really, really cool for you. Oh, and of course, let's not forget about your role in all of this. We wanna hear from you. We want your input. You know your business better than we do. A lot of times what happens is a client will come to us with a concept or an idea and a light bulb goes off and we're like, oh, okay. And then we take that idea and we're able to kind of build on it and then we go back and forth. Before you know it, we got something really, really cool. So we need your input as well. And if you're one of the very few who aren't feeling Johnny when he's turned all the way up to level 100, completely understand, we can turn him down. We can turn him down as far as you want. Okay? Again, I can't really take Johnny Sunshine for more than like 6 to 8 hours at a time. And if you don't want Johnny Sunshine at all, I get that too. We got another guy who's got like 20 plus years of television experience. He can handle it for you. It just won't be quite as much fun.
This is the season for the holiday season. Step right up, folks. Get your canvas painting.
Hey, here's another idea. Everyone loves cute kid commercials too, right?
Are you looking for a special gift for a special someone?
Well, I know a kid who's 8 years old and has grown up in front of a camera his entire life at football practices and baseball games, and he thinks he's Kevin McAllister from Home Alone.
Other than that, I'm in good shape.
He wants to be an actor one day and is looking for more tools to put into his toolbox. We can make that happen for you as well. Now, if you're not feeling Johnny, you're not feeling me, not feeling the cute kid, it's okay. We get it. We can still come up with something really, really creative to help you stand out from your competition. And we've put together a special deal for our BNI family. So $3,000 is about the average price for content creation like this, but if we can get a group of BNI members to sign up before the end of January, we're gonna give you a deal, a sweet deal. And if you decide you wanna give Johnny Sunshine a shot, we'll make that deal even better. If 5 BNI members sign up, we're gonna cut that $3,000 in half for a Johnny Sunshine campaign, and we'll still knock $1,000 off it if you prefer to go one of the other directions. If we get 10 BNI members, we're gonna slice that Johnny campaign figure down even more to just $1,000. Yes, that's 1/3 the regular price. We would also ask that you do all you can to help promote Johnny as well as Grind Time Training, of course, if you're happy with the product. But then again, you're BNI people, so we're all gonna take care of each other anyway. So what am I getting for $1,500 or $1,000, you might ask? A whole lot of content.
All right, here we are. Elk City Auto Spa.
What is this guy's doing?
This looks like a good place to park right here.
He's double parked. Let me go out here and see what he's doing. What you doing, man? Oh, is that you, Johnny Sunshine?
We had about an hour-and-a-half video shoot with BNI's C. Anthony Parker last week over at Elk City Auto Spa. You may have seen the 4.5-minute full-length feature from Johnny's visit, but that was just the tip of the iceberg. Once we're done, we're gonna have maybe 10 to 15 pieces of content from that one shoot. A bunch of that content is gonna have Johnny in it, but there's gonna be another 5 to 7 pieces that will only have C. Anthony and his business as well. Of course, I wasn't even there, so I won't be in it either.
Waiting for the sunshine.
We're all about getting value out of time and money for both you as well as us. So we take a great deal of pride in looking and searching, finding ways to manufacture content that others, quite frankly, wouldn't see. If you're looking for a comparison to other video production companies, I'm sorry, you're just not gonna find it because nobody else is going about this the way that we are. Other companies might put creative in their name, but at Grind Time Creative, this is who we are.